This is the audio to accompany my blog this week on Ironicity. That's a completely made up word. Commercially smart thought leaders stand out from the crowd. And it makes sense that if you become a category of one, you'll become someone who delivers extraordinary value by the undeniable fact that we can't get what you offer anywhere else. And this truth, or perhaps the pursuit of it, can paralyze us before we have even begun. In an attempt to find what it is you provide that is unique, you may not take the necessary action to put yourself out in the world. The pursuit of uniqueness may stop you being commercially smart. And when you have your unique offer, price is no longer a problem. Okay, so you need to offer something unique, just not straight away. In our School for Experts here at Thought Leaders, we teach via our $1 Million Expert curriculum that the commercially successful path requires you to first be relevant to a market, then thorough, and then elegant before you start to focus on being unique. But when it does come time to think about your unique angle, it might be worth looking in the dark, not the light. Rather than focusing on your strengths and building a unique case through them, you might like to look at your dark bits, and often these are soaked in shame. For me, I've always had an abiding apathy for doing much. I remember as a little kid, William McTavish would come over and go, "Do you want to play cricket? Nah. Do you want to climb a tree? Nah. Do you want to..." And I just didn't really want to do anything. And that's like one of my earliest messages. A friend of mine, Grant, once shared the phrase "stinks of effort" in a meeting. And I just laughed out loud because that has been my inner dialogue for most of my life. And my shame, if it is that very little motivates me or ever has. Someone once said to me, "How much do you want to change the world?" I was like, "Not at all." And right there, buried in my dirty little secret, my hope they don't discover inner dialogue, is why I've been able to figure out what I'm about. My very lack of motivation is what makes me one of the world's most recognized motivational speakers. And this is why everything I teach has hacks and workflow breakdowns, because it's got to work with the minimum amount of effort. And it turns out that helps everyone. This ironicity that also explains why I'm obsessed with life by design benefits of running a commercially smart thought leaders practice. 50 to 200 days, half to 1.5 million, 1 or maybe 2 staff. It's all about maximum impact with minimum effort. And this also explains our curriculum heuristic that one should focus as much as possible on doing work you love with people you like in the way you want. If you're going to labor away, it might as well be a labor of love. In this week, I wanted to sort of say that the irony of your expertise, your ironicity, might be the place to locate your point of difference.